Today we're driving the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid Pinnacle. This is a plug-in hybrid. It gets 32 miles of electric-only driving range, and then the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 kicks in, and you are good to go from there with a gasoline engine. We have over 500 miles of cruising range in this. This has 260 horsepower, and it costs about $60,000. Let's walk you around this real quick, and then we'll take it for a drive. We spent quite a bit of time in a Chrysler Pacifica driving down to Dallas, Texas a couple years ago, and really enjoyed the versatility and space on the inside. Unfortunately, the plug-in hybrid does not get stow and go because that space is used for batteries, but you still have a pretty versatile minivan interior. Easy access to the third row with plenty of space back there. These captain's chairs fold very easily. They're very comfortable. You get rear seat entertainment with Amazon Fire TV, which is pretty cool. And because this is the Pinnacle, you get these very fancy cushions back here. You can quickly close the passenger door like that with a button. We also get a ton of room and cargo space in the back of this minivan. Very low, wide loading floor, and you get a better idea of the room in the third row right there too. Your button to close the tailgate is right here. Here's your gas cap. Here's your electric charging port. Quick and easy. Plug this in the garage. And 32 miles of electric-only driving range is a pretty usable amount. Ingress, egress, super easy. Lots of functional space in the front seats. And some of the most comfortable seats for long-distance road trips that I've ever experienced. Again, we spent a lot of miles in a Pacifica driving from Michigan to Texas, and it was just fantastic. Got a pretty standard Stellantis infotainment here. Lots of familiar switchgear controls, a lot of physical buttons, a pretty simple infotainment. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. We've got a slightly different gauge cluster too with this Pacifica hybrid. Let's take this for a drive and see how it does on the road. Got a little bit of weather today, so we're going to be battling some of that, but for the most part, we can get a pretty good idea of what this is like to drive on the road. There's a nice amount of torque on initial acceleration. And then once you get past 50% power, gasoline engine will kick on and give you just an extra boost. Very smooth, very usable electric power at low speeds. That 3.6-liter V6 kicking in there to provide just a little bit of an extra boost. Pretty nice driving dynamics, feels well balanced. Nice soft ride quality, not a ton of float over those railroad tracks. Steering is very light. Let's see how much acceleration we can get out of just the battery. That's very, very respectable. Now that I'm a dad, I feel like I'm innately drawn to a minivan. There's a primal urge here, and this Pacifica Hybrid Pinnacle really, it's a pretty compelling package. I'm not going to go out and buy one. I still like my BRZ, but it's a pretty cool option for families. If you need more space, if you need one vehicle to really do all the family hauling duties, you honestly, there are so many SUVs on the market today. They're great, but nothing does it like a minivan. And this is actually pretty good to drive. It's comfortable. The hybrid powertrain is really smooth. Yeah, there's a lot to like here. And depending on how much you drive on a daily basis, you could feasibly just use electric power with this. All right, one pull uphill. Let's see what kind of power we have here. A lot of front wheel spin. Yeah, it feels about like 260 horsepower. The transition between electric and gasoline engine power is very seamless. I like that. If we put us into L, we get max regeneration off throttle. It's not as strong as some of the EVs out there, but it can definitely bring you down from speed. So this is completely off the throttle here, and we're just kind of coming down to a coast. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, just some very quick first impressions on this Chrysler Pacifica hybrid. Very cool package. I really like the hybrid, the plug-in hybrid aspect to this powertrain. Is this the ultimate family minivan? Let me know your thoughts. I think as a dad now, this kind of is. It's a shame that we don't get stow and go, but honestly, there are more important things in life, like driving without having to go to the gas station. So maybe that is a concession that some buyers are willing to make. This is a little bit of a pricey package, but I think it would pay off in terms of driving enjoyment and practicality in the long run. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.